Hi, I'm Rebecca Perry. Basically, I'm a volunteer here for the Fugitive Slave Chapel, and I met Daryl when I was in university. I actually volunteered for him working in the Great Lakes and North America lab. So that's how I met him, and I knew about this because of my goal during my job. So, yeah, I heard about it from them, and it happened to be Daryl doing this, and I emailed him, and here I am. Okay, and what Daryl has asked me to do is we have this Excel spreadsheet that after everybody washes the artifacts, we're basically making sure we know where everything is at all times, because clearly that is one of the most important parts of archaeology, that everything stays in context and we know where everything is and where everything came from in the ground. So basically also we're making the people who are cataloging later's lives easier so that we can they can find the bag in a specific box that will just be much easier for them to look up the box rather than be searching in a million different unlabeled boxes for a bag. And yeah, so basically we're just writing down when we wash them, all the information, write down basically everything from the field tag. Then we're coming here and looking at the stuff before we rebag it and seeing if there's anything interesting that we should bag separately. I don't know if we'd maybe necessarily say something about this pot lid being a kind of interesting artifact, and just kind of saying what is exactly in here. If there's a bunch of bottles, intact bottles, we write that in there for them so they know that it's in that bag. And then we'd be saying, once we're done identifying anything important that we want to note besides everything else, and then we would just say what box it is in, and then now it's in the spreadsheet, and they'll be sent the spreadsheet when they're cataloging.
Great.
Yeah.
Were you involved in the actual dig on the site?
No, I wasn't. I would have been working during my job, I work in the field. So that would have been my field season in my job. So I didn't, unfortunately, get the chance to do that because, I'll cram all this archaeology into 8 months, sometimes less. So yeah, basically, I would have loved to do something like this. Very interesting stuff. But yeah, no, I just come in here for the fun stuff, like washing.
What's the coolest thing that you've found so far, in your opinion?
In my opinion, yeah. It's really cool, some of the bottles we found with the embossed writing and some of the, I don't know, some of the stuff that's been people have found on Google about where it came from and its story behind it. There's some bottle of a con artist that was selling bad medicine, miracle medicine. It's just funny how things like that went on back then that kind of go on today at a different scale.